Hey there, Scorpio. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing amazing. I know one of you are because you just came back from vacation. I am doing a shorter version of our normal reading because I am going on vacation next week, and I wanted to make sure that I have a lot of time to make sure that I get readings out for you for next week as well, even if those are short. So I will be going live tomorrow night. You don't necessarily have to be on the live. I expect with the amount of subscribers that I have that not everybody will be able to join me on the live, but there will be information for you next week, you guys. So let's jump in. I am using, this is the Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radley Valentine, sorry. And Radley, I chose Radley's deck because Radley is Cherokee, for real, inside joke. But Radley is Cherokee, and it was Indigenous Peoples Day on Monday, and I'm also Indigenous. And so I wanted to honor my ancestors and his by using his deck for you, my wonderful Scorpios, today. So let's jump right into it. It is going to be shorter. I will give you a general reading, and it'll be for whatever you really need, Scorpio. So spirit guides, ancient ancestors, divine, what does Scorpio need to know for the next 7 or so days? Make sure you guys are checking out my pick a card readings. If you would like some extra information about your love life, the last two that I put out last week were intense and incredible, and I'm pretty proud of them. Because I'm proud of you guys if you're going through some of these, but they were all wonderful. So one more. No. All right, so spirit guides, ancient ancestors, divine, help me understand, my Scorpios understand the next 7 or so days. What do they need to know? What's going on? What is happening? Thank you. 5 of Cups coming out. By the way, my one Scorpio who talks to me about my nails, because she designed some beautiful ones and I'm not ever wearing them because they're so long for me. I should just use them. Don't make fun of my nails. I cannot find the color to replace them. I should just be using hers. Okay. Thank you. The 9 of Swords. You guys have some anxiety with the 5 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. And then you have Ego, which is normally the Devil card. So bottom of the deck, though, is Strength for you. So you might have a Leo around you, or could have prominent Leo in your chart. That doesn't necessarily need to apply. Could just be some courage and bravery around this entire scenario. Okay. So, you guys, it does look like you are either anxious about some habits that you have. This can often be seen as a hangover card. So looks like the party from the night before, which is the 3 of Cups, which is always a party card. And the 2 of Cups here, this elixir of love behind our person, our protagonist, who is looking away because they're too busy focusing on the broken cups in front of them. So this means focusing on the negative, things not turning out the way you anticipated, forgiveness of self or others. Everything happens for a reason. Look for the hidden blessings. And with the 9 of Swords, unfounded fear, expecting the worst, thus creating fulfilling prophecies, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the situation, sleepless nights, refocus your thoughts. And Ego, or the Devil card, this could be Capricorn as well. The illusion of being trapped, accept responsibility for your situation, and then make choices that support your path to happiness, addictions, or unhealthy habits. So this could very well be you coming to a point where you've got some anxiety about your habits or addictions, or someone in your life has an addiction that is causing you sleepless nights. Literally, for a second, I just saw someone waiting for a loved one to come home, but they, are out doing things they're not supposed to be doing, or overdoing, I should say. All things in moderation. So you guys, here's the thing. This Devil card feels to me like you are on the brink of letting go of some unhealthy habits, some choices that were made in the past. Scorpio, you may have become addicted to a person, or they may have become addicted to you, and you're like, how do I free myself of this? I just saw in one scenario that there's someone that you know is not good for you, so it's not even a thing that is the addiction. It is a person, and you already recognize that you need to get out of it, and you're like, how do I do this? Not gracefully, but without causing too much harm. You're very, very much concerned about the other person and their health as well. And there's a lot of empathy there. I'm seeing it as fairly toxic though, you guys. So I do think that it is one of those things that you're going to have to break out of. In this scenario, I don't know which archangel this is, but this person who was chained up is being released from the chains by the help of their spiritual team. So this might be something that resonates with you. You may need to call upon some divine help. I just lost my lapis lazuli. So you might want to take a look at that stone, which has a lot to do with protection and also from habits. Amethyst is actually a very beautiful stone for that as well, that you can take a look at. And if you're worried about someone that is particularly toxic, there's some other stone. Hematite is very good with that. I'm over here holding this pyrite, so this could be great for courage and bravery. You did have strength there, so you may need to call on your own inner strength and bravery. I just heard for some of you that you have a Leo friend who doesn't know the details, but would be pretty receptive to hearing about this and might be able to either help you, like, it's either like help you move physically or like light that fire in you, Scorpio. So I'm going to get some more details here. Let's continue. Spirit, what is our next deck that we should be using? What is the next deck that we should use? All right. I just had this one too. Where did I put it? There it is. Okay, we're going to use Kyle Gray's Angel Guide. I'm usually not so angel heavy, but maybe I am. No. Spirit Guides, Ancient Ancestors Divine. Please help me guide my wonderful Scorpios for the next 7 days. What is going on here? I will tell you guys, you had two. You had Strength and the Devil card, and so divine timing is at play here. So even though I'm asking for the next 7 days, what I'm getting is that you might have some anxiety for the next 7 days, but the breaking free might be on divine timing. I do think it's happening though. What I just heard is that you can initiate this process. You have the power to do so, but the chains that you want to break are pretty embedded. It's like it's going to be a lot, and I'm not saying this, it's because it is an actual addiction on some level. So it's not as easy as holding onto a stone and meditating. It's like you have to get to the root. There's shadow work to be done here. Joy and contentment. No? Sorry, bottom of the deck is divine timing. I do think you guys are on your way to joy and contentment. What I heard was this started out as a very joyful time, and that's why it kind of threw you for a loop. I think you guys may have let your guard down, which, oh my God, a Scorpio doing that is huge. And I'm kind of like, of course, don't take this for like what happens when you let your guard down, Scorpio. This is not the usual. I do think that you being able to break out of this is huge. I think that there is... I just keep getting that you, oh my gosh, it's a lot, but I'm getting basically you deserve so much better than whatever this toxic scenario is. You know, that you have, I don't like the word potential because it reminds me of being in like grade school and my report cards, like she has so much potential. She just talks a lot or whatever. Whatever they said to me, or to my parents. But it's very much like you have this incredible energy behind you, but this whole thing, this toxicity, is holding you back. And it's like, I think that you're at the precipice, that you feel that you have this power, but it's like, okay, but how do I get out of this and save this? And it's like, I need you to save yourself. Maybe that's why the strength, the Leo card came up, because sometimes in order to save other people, you have to save yourself. Okay. And I'm getting big energy about saving yourself. Your joy and contentment is paramount. Okay. Your peace is paramount, Scorpio. I love you guys. I have seen you give up your own peace for something that's fairly toxic. And it's weird to me because you guys have so much potential spiritually, like spiritual power wise. It's like, why? But we've all been there. Every single person that I know that is just like incredibly empathetic and psychic and compassionate has been through something like this, because we think that we can help. And so I need you guys to heal yourself first. Okay. What is the next deck that we should use, Spirit? Oh, someone just said, I feel attacked. Okay. So, okay. That might've been one of you. One of your guides is telling me that I hit a nerve. I don't mean to, you guys. I love you so much. Okay, what's another one, Spirit? Another deck. All right, we're going to use this archetype deck. This is huge deck. And it is beautiful. And if you don't have it, I normally would say, you know, this is not for beginners. It is an oracle. But just reading through it has been very wonderful to me. So I would say get it if this is something that you're into, Scorpio. This is by Chris Kranz. Is it? No, Chris Ann. Sorry. Can you tell me more about Scorpio here, Spirit? What is details about this next 7 days for Scorpio? Tell me more. We don't need to. The Mountain. Yeah, you guys, in the bottom of the deck is, you know what? It is the Sword. Spirit wants me. Should I split it? Yes. Twice. Okay. Oh my God. So this is kind of the World card, if you are familiar with tarot. So you are definitely on the precipice. You guys are letting go of something that is holding you back from your world, and the way that you get through it is by going through the mountain. Let's go through. Let me get there. I'm jumping ahead. The mountain energy is huge. The mountain is holy. The mountain is sacred, and for instance, our cultures, especially here where I live right now, the mountain is both life and death. It is everything, which interestingly enough, Scorpio rules death, or Pluto does, which is your co-ruler. This mountain is, in order to understand the mysteries of life, you must climb and ascend the mountain. But Spirit is saying that there is, even though the climb is still going to be difficult, it is easier to go through the mountain and into the mountain than it is to go up and around the mountain, or all the way around the mountain. Okay, so although this is a difficult path, it is necessary. And what you get from this, the enlightenment that you receive from this, is part of your process. It makes you stronger. I don't like to say better, because you're incredible as you are, right? But it does build on that. It does build on your foundation. Can I get another deck to clarify all this, please, Spirit? All right, we're going to use the Energy Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor to finally clarify this. And then I am going to use a Lover's Oracle just to see, you know, to give you a parting message about love, one, because we didn't really touch on it, but two, it might actually clarify if this is a relationship for you guys, or if it's a situation for you. Can we clarify this energy, please, Spirit, for Scorpio next 7 or so days? I just heard the number 3, so it's 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. Carrying connections. Okay, this could be about a relationship that you guys are releasing. Bottom of the deck is the Temple Path, which is the mountain energy and the Anima Munda energy. You guys, this is all meant to happen for you. I understand that there's sadness and anxiety around this ego death, but it is necessary for you to grow. And I think that you are going to be so pleased with the outcome. For some of you, I literally see you releasing someone that doesn't serve you, that or your higher path, and isn't serving their higher path, and you being better off in ways. Yeah, like there's this healing that happens. I'm literally seeing this fusion occur. So it's like once you are free from this person, it's just like there wasn't, the foundation here was just kind of jumbled, and it's like once you are free from the person, the chains have been broken. There's like this fusion with gold and light, and of course, because it's me, glitter. So it's like really beautiful, of this fusion of your spirit and your mind, body, soul connection. And I do see it fusing. There's like this direct line to another person. So some of you have been in what is called a karmic situation or a false twin flame, and the release of this it was like an obsession or a karmic thing. Like it felt almost, well, intoxicating. And this could, of course, be actual intoxication. We did talk about that could be, you know, an addiction of some sort. But I'm getting like this intoxicating feeling, and it's like by leaving that behind, that was like almost poison. And maybe sometimes the poison felt good and it changed who you were. That made you feel better or more confident, but it wasn't who you actually are. And who you actually are is incredible. You are a mountain climber. You know, you scale these, you are a breaker of chains. Like it's like Daenerys. I'm sorry. You know, you're not a tyrant though, Scorpio. Chill. All right. But this is it, you guys. You have a lot going, okay? There's a lot happening here, and I think that you are moving into it beautifully. It's not going to be simple. It is going to be a little painful, but I'm going to tell you, you guys have the strength to get you through it. I'm going to pull that Lover's card, Lover's Oracle card, and then we will call it. So Spirit Guides, Ancient Ancestors, Divine, can you give me one card for my lovely Scorpios who deserve everything? I'm not just saying that because we're fixed. Also, I have Scorpio in my 7th house of relationships, so I love you guys, and I totally get it. I don't get as obsessed, though, because it's Uranus that is the ruler of that house, so I'm, like, very freedom-loving, but I am, like, super crazy loyal, like you guys. With all of the Facebook stalking, I love you guys, but you know what I mean. All right. Woo! Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. I think that for some of you, you've been stuck in this pattern for quite some time. You're like, am I going to manifest what I've been trying to manifest? And Spirit is like, yes, absolutely. There's some shadow work, but you will get it. Once you remove these blockages, and some of them may be absolutely subconscious blockages, but once they are removed, once these obstacles that you remove are gone, yeah, it's gonna just flow right in, you guys. Mark my words, okay? So this has been your reading, Scorpio. I truly appreciate you being here with me. And please, if you haven't already, like this video, comment down below if you like the longer or shorter format, whichever one is your favorite, and then subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I would love that, and hit the notification bell. Share this with anybody with those prominent Scorpio placements you think this would resonate with, And I will see you in another video. Bye.